So this is the, so you're gonna have a completely new report number then. This is the incident for the whatever, but your,
For the individual
yeah,
calling the
your
police saying that I was breaking
special
HIPAA laws by
report for
reporting
you
the
is a
property.
different, so you just need that report number.
So how do I do that?
So you have to call the police, so you can either call non-emergency, or I mean, you can go down to Central, I'm sure, and they can look it up.
Because I contacted, well, this is really crazy because again, she said that on Monday that she was going to file it. I got an email.
Which she could have, you just need the report number. I mean,
Well,
as
she
long
did.
as we can
I mean,
print the
from
report.
what I called and was asking whether or not he was arrested, and he never was, and they don't have no. They have no.
But there should still be, you know what I mean? Like there should still be a report number.
Are you sure? I am a cop watcher, and there is not always accountability or transparency
I don't know about that,
in the face
but
of a camera.
if you call, to file to like.
I mean, literally,
file
I was like
something,
under the
yeah.
impression that it was already filed, and so I called
Which it
just to
could
get an
be,
update.
but I can't look it up without, you know what I mean? I can't just look it up with your name. I just need a report number, which, I mean, you would think you would have. So,
I would hope so.
Yeah.
But
So
there's
I would do
cases where
that.
we've been detained before, and those weren't those instances weren't documented properly.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know, but as long as you just have a different report number, with you listed as a victim, then we can review that.
So I've seen that video, and that Asian guy literally grabbed the camera out of his
He did more
hands.
than
Yeah,
grab.
but
Well,
you know
he-
what I'm saying? Like I
hit
can't do
and then
anything
grab.
about that, so I just need you to
Right.
get a report number.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask,
Yeah.
if there was a police
Not
report.
yet.
So just so you know, this has really been a long process. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the video or if you've seen my YouTube channel or anything like that. But on Monday, April 28th, I was conducting a First Amendment audit outside of the Gateway Pharmacy. I was conducting the audit because the day before the security guard told us that we were not able to conduct film on public property. So for my YouTube channel and my audience, what I do is I conduct First Amendment audits. The security guard came out and said the exact same thing. I explained to him that I do have the right to do this and I'm going to continue to do this. Mr. William Cow, the individual, called the police and made the initial report saying that I was outside breaking HIPAA rules by filming from public property. He came outside, asked me to stop filming, I said no. He then proceeded to tell me to make sure that I'm recording this. Came over, asked me again if I would turn it off, I said no.
So,
And then
sorry to interrupt you, but is that a report then?
He
that
then
reflects
attacked me.
what-
He then attacked me. And then I called the police immediately after that happened, not knowing about the initial report. I was just out filming, I had just gotten assaulted, so I called the police immediately. And then after I got off the phone with police, I contacted an individual of another YouTube channel, High Desert Community Watch, his name is Philip, because of my interactions with the police, they've not been good, and so I wanted
Okay,
to
and
have...
I'm sorry to interrupt you again, but so we need to know the police report number, and do you have that number?
So this was the report
Is
that was,
the
but
initial
I'm the suspect of it, and I had called, and I had issued a report, or I had made a report also, and Mrs. Ham at the time, I told her exactly what was happening. My camera doesn't fast forward very well, so I wasn't able to show her the video at the time, but she said, go ahead and send me the video, and that's fine.
Is that an officer?
It is,
Okay.
Officer Wendy Ham. And so
Okay.
I sent her that email with the video at 7 p.m. on Friday. I didn't hear back from her. Saturday, went to the Trump rally that was over there on 82nd, and just to film, and she was there. I ran into her, asked her about what happened. She said she saw my email, but she hadn't seen the video yet. And then told me that she wouldn't be available until Wednesday when she got back on work because she was on special duty. This was last week.
Oh, okay.
And that she wouldn't be able to be available until May 1st, not May 1st, but May 3rd, because this was Saturday the 29th.
Okay, why don't I get your name and your date of birth, and then I can see if anything's been written. But if we don't have anything yet,
Well,
then we
and
have
she
to
had
follow up with
nothing
the
on
police.
Saturday,
Okay.
and so.
Well, let me just double check today.
And just give you a heads up, this is really important though that you hear this last part,
Okay.
because I'm not sure where it's going or what happened. But Saturday, I uploaded the video for telling me that she wouldn't be available till Wednesday, and that Saturday's arrests aren't made. The DA's office isn't open. I have to go back to the DA's on Monday. Over Sunday and Monday, I woke up Monday morning to over 300 new subscribers. Somebody, I believe from PINAC, Photography is Not a Crime, the largest national organization for photography rights, contacted IPR. I don't know what happened, but I woke up Monday morning to Miss Wendy Ham's, to an email from Miss Wendy Ham, the officer, stating that she was going to go make contact with William Chow, she saw the video and that she was going to arrest him. I responded by saying, that's great, this is what he did, but you said that you weren't going to be able to help me until Wednesday. I don't know what's going on. At this point, I don't want you to contact me again personally until directly. All communications should be done through my legal representative. I was under the impression that she went and filed that paperwork, blah, 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 blah. This last week, I contacted the courts. She never did. So I'm not, she never followed through with
Okay,
the
so
email
let me, just as a first step, I can look in the database that we have with their reports to see if there's anything with your name, just as a start.
Sure. And then there was also an incident that took place on Friday as well, where I was.
Where you were the victim.
Well, I was actually arrested for interfering with a police officer. I was, I guess I was booked and released without charge.
Okay.
My cell phone was confiscated at the time, and so I was wondering if about process of getting that back, hopefully.
Okay, first let's start. Can you write your name and date of birth for me? And then you said you were arrested Friday?
It was at the Matt Dishman Community Center. There were officers that were speeding to approach the community center. And I wanted to get video of what was going on.
Okay, and then they took your phone and
they
you're
arrested me.
interested in getting the phone back?
Exactly.
Okay.
But I haven't been charged, and if I am to be charged, it's something that I would like to go ahead and get addressed as soon as
And you have an
possible.
attorney, is
I
that
don't-
correct?
I don't have an attorney, because I haven't been charged.
Oh, I thought you said though, I thought you referred to the officer talking to your legal representative.
This was Miss Wendy Ham. At the time, I thought that, because this was Monday morning, I woke up to Phil telling me that his lawyer wants to represent me from Ham.
Okay.
And so somebody made the call, I believe his name is Felipe Henny. I'm not sure if you know who that is,
No, I
but he said that he had made the call, and that's how the ball started getting rolling, I guess, on Miss Wendy Ham's day off, because she said that again on Saturday she wasn't going to be available until Wednesday, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, and then, sorry to interrupt again, so what was the day that you were the victim?
It was February, I'm sorry, not February, it was April 28, 2017.
Okay.
And this individual has actually filed a restraining order against me. I was under the impression that, there was, there was some function of him, and I was going to be filing on Friday. I talked to Felipe Henry.
What's up?
Me filing a restraining order against this individual.
Hello?
It was actually a bus stop is right behind it. And this is something that I knew him and all, it had nothing to do with him at all.
Okay, yeah, and that goes through the court and the judge reads your affidavit and the information about that. But let me just check on this to get started.
I mean, that's such a,